YouTube? We are doing Zero Evidence. This is a series on my channel where I try to yap about literally everything that there is to Zero Evidence games. This is educational. We're going to be doing Grafton because Grafton is being reworked. And once it's reworked, it's going to be gone, this version of it. So, lock in. If you want to watch the other videos, I'll have a playlist right over there of all of the educational Zero Evidence games we've done so far. And yeah, the difficulty is professional mode. It's snowing because I see breath. The only time you can see breath in the truck is when it's snowing. Breaker's right there. We have Zero Evidence, but professional settings. So, let's go right in. Always bring a video camera, because if you see orbs on Zero Evidence, it's a mimic. We're also gonna bring EMF reader, camera. This is kind of like, this is my go-to loadout. Go-to loadout. Do I usually do this for Zero Evidence, guys? I forget. I do lots of Zero Evidence games, but I do them in different flavors. I do APOC 3, I do Friendly Ghost. So, what's the cursed item? Door touch? Where was that? Item got thrown? Door touch? Was it over here? It was. Okay. Now, we can cross off a ghost immediately. This ghost cannot be a Yurei. The door was like this, right? Yureis for big doors like this can only fully open or fully close a door. Very nice. Our first ghost is crossed off. I'm gonna leave the EMF reader here, I guess. Let's get a breaker. Is the breaker here? Leave this here. Nice! W utility room breaker. Okay. Now, let's set up our stuff. I'm gonna bring a motion sensor in first. For Zero Evidence, motion sensors are goated. If you're not using motion sensors right away, what are you doing? 90% sanity. We lost that much from being in the dark? Okay. You can cross off a lot of ghosts just by looking at where it goes. Gorios, first of all, cannot roam that frequently. And also, if you have a tier 3 motion sensor like this, you can pretty much spam it on the floor to try and figure out where the ghost is. I should only see breath in the ghost room now, though. All right, we see breath. The breaker's on. Living room ghost. Let's try. This is a bad room, though, actually. This room is humongous, and it's hard to tell where when it's roaming somewhere. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. Let's bring in our other items to do tests. Elimination tests. We also have a music box, by the way, which could be useful. We'll see. Not gonna use it yet, though. Hi, Az. Welcome in. Wraith test. Sound sensor, because why not? It can give you a lot of information. If you're in the truck. For example, if it's a poltergeist and it does a polty bomb, when you're outside the house and you miss it, you can hear it on the sound recorder. Sound recorder, sound sensor. Okay. Let's do... Hello? Where's my breath? Where's my breath? What the hell? My breath is gone. The ghost is changing rooms! Or roaming very far. Where the hell did the ghost go? Okay, hold on. This would be the time that you should bust out the thermo. If the ghost is moving rooms, the thermo will be a great way to try and see which room it's cooling down. Because the ghost has to cool down a warm room until you can see breath, which might take a while. So let's bring that in. Let's also do more motion sensor and a candle for an Onryo test. Thank you, Kim, for the gift. W-ban. All right. Check this area first. 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Okay, this ghost completely moved rooms already. All right. It's nowhere here. Might be upstairs. If the ghost is moving rooms, the rooms it's moving to should be under 10 at least. Okay, y'all, it's upstairs. Alrighty. Where'd you go, Ghosty? Oh, 2.8. There you go. It cannot be a Goryo because it changed rooms. We saw that there was breath earlier, only in the living room, after turning the breaker on, and now it's all the way up there. Boom. Let's move everything over real quick. Should not be a Goryo. The only busted Goryo I've had was roaming a lot. It didn't change rooms though, so we can cross off Goryo 100%. You've been throwing things up here, huh? Okay, salt. No misstep. All right, can't be a wraith. Wraiths cannot step in salt. Obakes can have a misstep in salt, so we're looking out for that. By the way, I'm explaining everything about Zero Evidence right now. I'm explaining all of the tests, all of the niche things. You could just make the ghost hunt and get like an Obake shapeshift and know what the ghost is, but I feel like it's important to know the other stuff too. Not just it shapeshifts, don't bring a hunt, you know what I mean? Thank you for the gift sub! Relax. W gifted. So yeah. But I will make the ghost hunter later, so don't worry. I'm including as much as I can, information-wise, about Zero Evidence. We're gonna do an Onryo test, I think. Look for orbs real quick. I don't think I saw any earlier, but okay. Motion sense, thank you. No mimic. Orbs can be sneaky, but the video camera is goated. We can look at it later from the truck. Alrighty. Is there a crucie downstairs? I thought I brought a crucie. Hi, Teddy. Beep. I'm gonna put this downstairs, actually. It's right there. Did I not bring a crucie, chat? Door touch. Very loud door touch. Once again, not a Yurei. I just put down my camera. Get out. No Raiju. No boom boom heartbeats. No bass boosted boom boom heartbeats. I would have been able to test for a phantom, but I literally put my camera down as soon as it vented, so we love a stinky game that's hacking and knows exactly when we put our camera down and always does ghost events right after. Love that. It's not a conspiracy, it's true. In my opinion, I think. It happens too often. Like, I'll hold a camera for literally like an hour and I'll throw it down and then boom, ghost event. It's gotta be a thing. Okay, crucie, boom. Let's do like a, I don't know, 2 crucies. There's nothing else really right now that we can do tests for. I got an Onryo test up there. It changed rooms already. We can do a shade test. But The chance of a shade doing a ghost event at 90% sanity is pretty low. Too late for that. Okay. Second candle. This is the Onryo test to see if it hunts at a high sanity. An Onryo, after 3 candles, will hunt, as long as there's no candle nearby to stop it. Candles are a crucifix to Onryos, but they can also allow the Onryo to hunt if they blow out 3. It's a little bit complicated. There's a lot more. No misstep. There's a lot more to it, but I'm not gonna get into that because you don't really need to know all of that. No. Oh well. Can you blow out the candle, please? I'm gonna chill out over here. Keep the camera on me. Could do a phantom. Bro is yapping. Fun fact about Mylings. Mylings are the only ghost that can talk on the paramic once and then talk again. Third candle. They can talk again within 60 to 80 seconds. That's knowledge based off of the community. That's been tested. Ooh! Light switch. Can't be a mare. Hello? Did it turn off the switch? Where was that? Was it this light? Oh, hi, Bone. I'm crossing off Mare. Because the only light that's on is this light. So if you hear a light switch and this light didn't go off, it had to have turned a light on. Alrighty. Blow out the candle. Anything else we can test? That's about it, right? I'm timing it now. I didn't have my timer earlier. Mori. If it's a Mori, I am currently cursed. It should be draining my sanity at 2 times the speed since I got my first paramic. Not an Onryo. Third candle and it did not hunt. Okay. So, let's make it hunt, I guess. Poltergeist, Banshee. We can look at our sanity for Mori. I'm doing the Myling thing right now with the paramic. Seeing if it talks. I don't think it's a Banshee. It's never roamed to me, really. Oh, hello. It's a little bit sus. A Myling can talk right now. Until 1 minute and 20. No other ghost can. Alright, we can't say it's Myling. Is it roaming to me? I don't think it is. Alright, guys. Time to make it hunt! No poltergeist bombs. Anything else, chat? That we can do? I think that's it. Let's look at our sanity real quick. Any suspicious drainage happening? Thank you for the gift, baby. No. That's completely normal. I was in the dark for a little bit. In the light for most of the time. 85% sanity. Alright. Let's make it hunt. Might be a stinky normal ghost. We'll see. You can't really loop on this map, but I will try and like look at it here for a bit and then go upstairs. That is the best course of action. This chair spot is goated right here. I'm leaving smudges down. All right. We can look for line of sight speed ups with Jins. What else is there? Maybe I should, Let's do the music box upstairs, actually. But then I can't do line of sight speed up checks. It's fine. Music box and take a picture of it. Because if we get a shadow, it's a shade. Where's the... There it is. And phantom photo music box. Yeah. All right. Yokai test? I'm not at 80 yet. Oh. Do you want me to do a yokai test? Make my sanity go to 80 first? It's hard to purposefully do. If you notice that you're under 80% sanity, but you're still at a high sanity, like 75 or something, you can talk in the room and see if it hunts. Because at that point, unless it's a Thay or a demon, it has to be a yokai. No other ghost can hunt above 75. Except for a demon and a Thay. Not a phantom. We have a ghost in the photo, and it's not a shade, it's singing. Shades cannot do singing ghost events. No Raiju heartbeat. No boom 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 boom. No Morori. We got a paramic earlier and it did not curse us and drain our sanity. Alright, y'all. Yokai test. Let's see if I'm above 80. I mean under 80. But those are all the ways to cross off ghosts, guys. And I will make a video on how to cross off every single ghost in the game. It might take a while. I want to make sure I have all the correct information. %80 on the dot. 81. Okay. Let's train a little bit more and then do a yokai test. We'll see. I don't really do yokai tests like this. It's more so you are chilling, you're doing your thing, you're at a high sanity, and then it hunts. And you're like, wow, that was an early hunt. I wonder, am I below 80, above 75? Maybe it's a yokai, maybe it's a demon that uses ability. If it was normal speed. It's more so that. I don't really see people deliberately draining their sanity to be below 80 and then doing a yokai test like I am right now, but... Yokai! Are you a yokai? Hello? I'm talking. I'm yapping. Are you going to hunt me? Hello? 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 Yokai! Yokai! Shout out Flaskin. Yokai! Okay. It's not hunting me. Come here! Where's the ghost? So, this is a Revenant. I'm gonna show you. That is the speed of a Revenant when it knows where you are. Very fast. No line of sight speed up, it's just really fast. No, wait, Revenants do have line of sight speed up. Wait, no they don't. They don't. Revenants are very slow. Dun, 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 dun. When they don't know where you are, when they know where you are, whether it's they see you, they hear an electronic, they hear you talking, they'll become really fast. And they have no line of sight speed up. Bada boom. There you go. That is one of the most easiest ghosts to get on Zero Evidence, just from its speed during a hunt. So there we go. Hope you guys learned some things along the way. We'll do one more game. A little bit too easy. Revenants and Dios are definitely the most easiest to get based on speed. They are... There's no other ghost.
Welcome back.
You could get fooled maybe by like a Hantu that was really fast and then slowed down near the campfire in Camp Woodwind. Like, there's no other ghost that's that speed or does those things. So yeah, W Revenant. Let's go again. Let's see if we can get some other crossing off ghost things, some other tests maybe. Heavy rain, not blood moon. Thank you, all right. Same thing, I think. Video camera, EMF reader, photo camera, tier 2 head cam with the flashlight. Let's go. Same items. I like using these items because they help me with my normal games, but I mean, they work pretty good with the Zero Evidence games too. No music box, we have a mirror. Let's look at it. All right. That is the laundry room. If it's a yokai and I'm talking in the game, it can hunt me because mirrors drain 20% of your sanity. When you look at it, it drains more if you keep on looking, but yokai! Hello? Are you a yokai? Hello, hello, hello. Ah! Baby, it's not a yokai. Hello? Bless you. I couldn't see! Okay, so now it's a little bit dangerous. That drained my sanity. The ghost event hitting me. So I got -20 because of the mirror, and now I got -10. But if it's an Oni, I got -20. Hey, it's an Oni! Onis drain 20% of your sanity when the ghost event touches you. Now, there is a weird bug right now where sometimes Onis don't drain sanity in a specific situation. And there's also times when a ghost event that doesn't hit you drains sanity. I don't know why. Those are probably bugs, but 20%, I should not be at 60. I walked in the house in the dark for like 5 seconds, looked at the mirror, walked to the ghost room for like 2 seconds. You should be under 60 with an Oni? Are you telling me that you think I lost 10% sanity? Oh, 64. 64? Oh, never mind. Wait, why am I at 64 now? When I came to the truck, I was at 61. Never mind. Not an Oni. So I probably drained... That's a big difference, buddy. Okay. 65. Okay. I probably drained 5% sanity. By the way, I usually don't play with these monitors on. They're usually broken. So I'm not really used to using these things. Okay. We can cross off an Oni. If it's an Oni, it would have drained 20. And I would be at 60. Or below. Banshees, when singing, can drain 15, but that wasn't a singing ghost event. It was a normal ghost. Phantom, we can't really cross off because it's heartbeat range. All right. We know where the ghost is. Let's do our usual thingy-majiggies. I'm gonna keep myself at 60. We could get something interesting to happen. Onryos can hunt at 60. Mares can hunt at 60 if the lights are off. The usual. Demon can hunt. Fae can hunt. But let's see. I might die. Not gonna lie. But it's for science. It's not hunting me. So maybe it's not an early hunting ghost. All right. Let's play it safe. I'm taking a sandy pill. We did a teeny tiny short early hunting ghost test. But in this game, the ghosts can be lazy. So don't really base all of your assumptions on just like it didn't hunt. It would have been cool though if it did hunt. So that's why I did that, because it had to be an early hunting ghost. We're at 80, almost 90 now. All right. Let's do everything we did the last game. I think we did pretty much everything. I don't have a paramic. Hold on. Paramic. The Yurei ability is 15. Door touch. Is it? Numbers. Numbers be like. I think so. 15? 20? 15. Okay. If you see the door slam and you're in line of sight and you're close to it. By 7 meters? So many numbers, man. Okay, this is outside to see if it's roaming. 7.5 arm actually, okay. It blew out 1 candle. We're doing an Onryo test. You know the drill by now. I am turning on the lights in the surrounding rooms. Maybe we can do a shade test. It's kind of hard to though. There's like 2 rooms on each side. There's 1 room there, 2 rooms there. Burnt. It's outside the room. Too late, right? Okay. It turned off a light switch. Can it throw? Imagine if I got that. Cannot be an Oni. Onis can't do air balls. We already crossed an Oni out, but if you get an air ball or a no, it was over here. Okay. It was this one over here? Stop! Brother. Which door was that? This door? Okay, we can't rule out Yurei. Yureis can touch a door and not move it. AKA it'll open an open door. It can also touch a closed door and not move it. AKA close a closed door. Oh, that's kind of sus, isn't it? That is not a Yurei door slam. But it's kind of sus that it's not touching a door and not fully opening or closing it. A Yurei door slam is a lot slower than that. It'll have 1 touch or rattle and then slowly close. That fast one, any ghost can do. I should be at like 70, 60. Because I had 2 air balls on me. Mist forms. This is the 3rd candle. This is an Onryo test. Let's see. It is roaming a lot. Out of its room. We could cross off Goryo if Goryos weren't broken. So I'll do right now. But Goryos right now are a little bit broken. I've had a Goryo that just roamed all over the place so frequently. But they shouldn't be able to. Not a what? Andrea. Okay. What's our first item? Haunted mirror. Let's make it hunt. If you want to. We can do Obake salt test, kind of. We can do shade test, kind of. That room's a little bit hard to do it in. Burnt. 60% insanity. 65, okay. Haunted mirror. Yeah, the names are different, huh? The devs were like, no, we're not gonna name these things what you guys call it. Can't be a what, chat? What ghost can't do singing ghost events? JJ. Shade, it can't be a shade. Raiju Boom Boom, I don't know. Raiju Boom Boom is like line of sight based or heartbeat range based. I wasn't in there really. I guess, no, hold on. The electronics weren't bugging out, was it? My chat's so smart. Raijus will interfere with electronics at 15 meters. My story, my story, my story, my story. My Paramic would have been glitching out at that range. My story, my story, my story. Can't be a wraith. Salt step. Yes. Anything else? Mori curse. I could be getting cursed right now. Also, Myling. 6 seconds to 80 seconds thing. Also looking for a Banshee Scream. Also looking for a Banshee Roam. Yeah. Everything at once. 64 Nurge. Get out. Under 80. Before 80 seconds. Mylings are the only ghosts that can talk again in the Paramic within 80 seconds. Build-A-Bear? I used to have a Build-A-Bear. I'm allergic to dust mites though. So, yeah, I can't have stuffed animals really. Sad. Aren't Build-A-Bears really expensive? Myling, please talk. No? R.I.P. Did the footsteps during the first ghost event sound quiet? No, right? Really? Alright. Make it hot! It's in the living room now. Uh-oh. I highly advise when you are doing zero evidence, you're trying to find out what the ghost is, you're locked in, make the ghost hunt without line of sight. Make sure it can't see you. If the ghost immediately sees you, it's gonna be really hard to figure out what the ghost is based on speed or line of sight, speed ups and all that stuff. Normal speed. Yokai test. Never mind. Normal speed. Normal blinking. Ain't no way, man. I might die here. We'll see. I should be fine. Does this sound kind of quiet, guys? We can do a Myling test. You see how fast it is right now? You see that? Most ghosts will speed up with line of sight. By the way, smudge timer. Completely forgot about that. I'm very behind. But I'm gonna let it hunt again and try and get a miling test going. Because it did sound a little bit quiet, the footsteps. Milings have quieter footsteps than other ghosts, and you can't hear their footsteps until 12 meters. So, if you have a tier 3 paramic, this test is extremely easy to do. If you don't, I'll explain what you can do as well. Don't worry. I don't have a flashlight, but it's fine. What's a good item to... It's too late. I'll try and show it, though. Good night, Mog! What was I saying earlier? I forgot. Croissant, thank you for the raid! Hi, Spider. Welcome in. What were you doing? What was I saying earlier? I didn't do a yokai test, it saw me. But it sounds quiet. I am sussing miling right now. But it was normal speed. Boom. No Jin speed up, no Pulti throws. No phantom blinking. No Bake shapeshift. What was that? An event that wasn't on me? Hey, how's it going? Fuck you. I hate this game. You check. This is a hiding spot, by the way. Hiding spot, by the way.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
So, ghosts can ghost event to you if you're on the same floor within 15 meters. It ghost evented and then hunted immediately. Love that. By the way, the yokai test didn't work. Let's go again. Let's go again. Foggy this time. How long has it been, chat? We've been doing this for a while, right? Maybe... we have a short zero evidence educational video? Let me do a speed run. How about that? We'll do a speed run of this game. If you really want to speedrun zero evidence, !1 hunt, you should be doing a 0 sanity and looking at it for 1 hunt and leaving. Hi, Bone. Thank you. But I'm not gonna make it hunt, because sometimes it's a little bit too easy. No breaker. Door touch. What door was that? Hiding spot? What door did it touch earlier? I don't see breath. I don't see breath. Where's the ghost? Hi, Geo. Random wheel of madness destroying my death ratio. W. I did a wheel with Mike. Not with Mike, but he made a wheel for me. That was very fun. I had a great time. It'll be on the YouTube. if you want to watch that. Okay, so it's not here. I don't see breath. Fog is warm, though. The breaker on. Why do you use tier 2 equipment? Because some tier 3 items are just really stinky. For example, the tier 3 video camera, I like to use the tier 2 head cam. If you hold it on a tripod, which I like to do, there's a humongous square shadow in the middle of the screen. So yeah, I don't use it. Can't be a what? Can't be a gin. Turned off the breaker, very nice. I don't use tripod, why not? You want the ghost to knock down your video camera and you can't see anything anymore from the truck? You want that? You're actively choosing that? Bag boy close. Maris can't turn on lights. Jins can't turn off breakers. 80% Zaddy. Okay, boom, boom, candle, Lego. It is preference, though. It is preference. It evented to me, which means it's on this floor somewhere. Oh. Did I do that? I think I did, right? Or the ghost could have been roaming to me or teleporting to me, and then it ghost evented. Breath. Let's go. It's in this room! Alrighty. BRB. Grafton early access is tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, guys. You can get an ID card and badge. Firelight number 1. Any Orbeez? Okay. Opening doors for Ure test. It's just easier to see when it's open like that. No salt yet. Window knock. Were you in the room when you did that? Because I can cross off shade. If this motion sensor shows it going out of the room. I'm crossing off shade anyways. Shades can't do anything while you're in the same room, you know the drill. Can't be a wraith. It's just, you can't assume. Nice. You can't assume it's not a shade because something happened in the room. You have to make sure the ghost is in the room with you because ghosts can reach through walls and do things outside the room. From outside the room. What is that? I'm scared. Oh. Okay, no ghost event. Saving these two. Unreal test. If you've been watching this video, you know the drill by now. If you've been watching, I know it's a lot of information, but you should know pretty much everything to Zero Evidence now, actually. Not every single thing, but the most important things. No poltergeist throwing items with the lights on happening. Protein bars, okay. Broke a light, turned off a light, what? I think it's a mare? Mares have a tendency to break lights. It's just a tendency, really. It's not really a thing that you can use to identify a mare, but it is a thing. Like Hantus are more likely to turn off breakers. Like Banshees are more likely to do singing events. Okay, thank you for the gift. Nothing's happening. Let's make it hunt. What's the cursed item? We couldn't cross off Ure. I didn't see the door touch that it did. I'm gonna sneeze. Because of the lights, duh? No. Having a high sanity doesn't mean that the ghost won't do anything. It did just touch a door. And I wasn't there to see it, RIP. The lower your sanity is, the more things a ghost will do. But even if you're at high sanity, ghosts will do things. Oh, mirror jokes? Oh, you weren't talking about the sanity stuff? I'm sorry, monkey paw? Oh, monkey paw? Is downstairs in the ghost room. I want to eat, but I want to be here. Go to sleep! Sleep is more important. Am I blind, chat? Breaker's off. Whee! Come on, Onryo! Do it! Do the thing. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It kind of sounded like Raiju Boom Boom. Maybe not. My head cam was glitching out here, but that's not 15 meters. Alright. Might wait for the candle to go out. Could be a Goryo. I feel like it's not leaving its room that much. Not on Rio. All right. Let's make this ghost hunt. I'm gonna turn on the breaker because I want to see. Oh, look at its blinking. Oh, look at if it shapeshifts. Yes, sleep is very important. Very important. Boom, boom. You're welcome, guys. Look at them. They're looking at each other. No orbs, right? Imagine we do all this and it's just a mimic. Hunt time! Last time I slept, I missed patch notes and a map reveal. Oh. Well, that was in the morning for you, right? If you don't know, I did a surprise stream yesterday. Kinetic Games is in the UK. So whenever there's like big news, they always do things on UK time, which is like 11 p.m. for me, so. You can count on me though. I will be doing streams if there's something big and it's not like 3 a.m. for me. Thank you for the prime, CRRX. All right. So the easiest thing to do for a monkey paw, if you want to make the ghost hunt, is drain your sanity. Which, by the way, I didn't look at. 1 second. We can say it's not an early hunting ghost, right? I mean, I wasn't talking. It could be a yokai again, but... Keep that in mind. We are going to drain our sanity below 50 by wishing for weather. Wait, does weather change the ghost room? No. Sanity does. I wish for sunrise. Oh, Lord. Can't be Noni. We had an airball. If you wish to change the weather, it will drain 15%. No, 25%? I forgot. How much is it? 25, right? 25% of your sanity. Yokai test. Not a yokai. I'm sorry, is it a djinn? That was really subtle. Did you guys see it speed up? Raiju? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. It's sped up, like right here. 2, 3 meters, yeah. Did it turn off the breaker? Could be bugged. Djinns apparently are a little bit bugged right now. Hold on. It came through here. It had an instant burst of speed, right? Turn off electronics, maybe? It's not a Raiju, though. No boom boom heartbeats. And it would have been fast from the beginning if it was a Raiju. Because of this motion sensor. No yokai. I did a yokai test. No normal speed. Or fast speed. Yeah, it's gotta be a djinn. Or a Raiju. But the EMF, the motion sensor would have sped the Raiju up from the doorway, I feel like. Let me, hold on. I'll put this like, nah. I'll put it over here. If the ghost speeds up here, it's a Raiju. Exactly. Djinn test. Oh. That's normal speed. Obake, did it shapeshift? Did I blink? It did? Alright. W Obake. That was a weird speed up earlier. I'm confused. It sounded like it sped up like djinn speed. So apparently chat saw a shapeshift. I blinked or something. I didn't see it. But as we all know, Obakes can shapeshift during a hunt. It's one of the most easiest ghosts to get if you're looking with your eyeballs open, not like me. Alright. W, 0 evidence. That was weird though, huh? Did no one else think that speed up was weird? Maybe it's the floor. The wood floor.
Welcome
Obake!
back. I've got some jobs ready
We
for you.
could have gotten a salt misstep. Obakes have a 30% chance to not leave a footstep or footprint when walking through salt or during a fake ghost event. They also, if you have evidence, UV, they have a 25% to not leave UV. That goes for fingerprints, footprints, salt, everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this educational zero evidence game video. If you want to see the rest of them, check the playlist over there. Subscribe if you're not already. We are gonna do zero evidence. Can you guess the ghost right after this, where I do zero evidence and I let you guys guess the ghost and I don't help you. So if you think you're down for that challenge, go check that video out. I'll see you soon. Bye.